let's get started with the easiest part. So all this is just an emblem overlay. There's going to be some 3M tape underneath, and it's literally just going to paste right over the Tacoma emblem. Super easy to install. This is by Miso Customs, as well as all the other items as well. All right, so take this off, and you'll see on the back, like I said, some 3M tape. All right, let's see if I can do this holding on to the GoPro. All right, came off pretty easy. Got it off, and it's literally just gonna paste right over. Not too difficult. Oops, my bad. And then just kind of make sure all edges are pushed down. Bam, just like that. Super easy. Whole interior chrome delete kit. This is literally the easiest piece. I say that just because it's an emblem overlay. You don't have to remove anything at all. You just paste it right over. However, the gear shifter and the cup holder area, we're going to have to pop off this whole chunk. So this whole piece is going to come off. And then for the vent rings, this is going to be the easiest one, your front right passenger seat. So right here, these are going to pop off. It just clips all the way around. We'll pop that off just to get to the chrome. But for these two, this whole piece right here is going to have to be removed. So all the clips are going to have to be popped out, and then we'll take this whole chunk off, leaving only the screen on there. And then for the fourth one, we're going to remove this area, and it goes underneath and this down here. So that's going to all pop off. We're going to remove it, and that's all just to get to this little chrome circle. Seems like a pain in the butt, but it's going to be well worth it. And then for the engine start and stop and the two-wheel drive, this whole area is going to come out, and we've got to remove a few pieces behind here, some screws, and then this one will be a little bit easier. And same with the climate control rings. I know these are gray, but it's going to look a lot better black. I wish this was black, but it'll look a lot better, trust me. So first we're going to start with the chrome shift knob. What we've got to do is lift up, so through here, you can see the line goes all the way down. We've got to lift up this whole piece, which is going to take up the cup holders, and then remove the leather cover from the e-brake. So to make it easy, I'll just get the e-brake up about as far as I can get that. And then we're going to be lifting up from here. Just like that. And then up here, you're going to have some clips. Just like that. And it always sounds like you're breaking something. And then for this, if you didn't know, it's kind of interesting. Just pops right down. I never thought it'd be that easy. And then what we'll do is unscrew that. Bam. There's your shifters off. And then all this is going to lift straight up. And there is a connector underneath, which I'll show you guys in a moment. Let's get that over there. Okay, now I'm going to disconnect the connector on the bottom. I understand the camera view's a little far away when I was doing that. I'm doing this by myself, so it's not very ideal, but that's what's getting removed. So removing the cup holder area, this whole centerpiece from the center console, just like that. And then it's going to come up from those cup holders as well. And then the piece that's got to be disconnected underneath is that right there. All right, so with the connector disconnected, just gonna lift up this whole piece and then remove that part from the emergency brake. We'll go straight up, make sure nothing's connected still. All right, and then if it's your first time removing this, it's gonna be little, there you go, little snug. Bam, and there you go. All that just to remove that little chrome piece and that gray part. Now that it's off, show you guys how many clips. 3 over by the front cup holders, 2 right there, another 2, 1, and then 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 clips total. All right, so to remove this tiny little area, flip it over, and we've got some clips. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're gonna remove all of them. Let's just start with this one. Okay, so that freed it from that little part, and these ones will come off pretty easy. that, and then we'll get this back one. Okay, now you can see that it's already lifted right there. So come back here, just get our nails underneath it, and hopefully be able to lift this up. Okay, well, it's a lot easier if I had a head mount. Okay, let's get that off. Get that one. All right, so for me, I had to remove all of them. Damn, that thing is on there. There we go. And there you have it. All the clips, nothing broken. So here's the stock one, and then here's the new Miso Customs. It's got a little bit of a texture to it. I like it. It looks more rugged, I guess you can say. A lot better than this one. And now all we gotta do is just line up the clips. Bam. Make sure all of them are in. Already looks a lot better. Okay, so what I just found out is the black piece for the below the gear shifter this doesn't even come out. This is just a little overlay, which is going to make it super easy to install. So I'm getting ready to put this all back together. I started with the sleeve first, and then we'll kind of just lower it down, and then we'll connect the little piece, the little connector, and we'll be good to go. So we'll get this on there. Try to do this. Can't really see it. There we go. Okay, clips back in. Nice and easy. Bam, and it just all falls into place. So now you just got to make sure that all your clips are secured. Make sure this isn't stuck on anything. Feels pretty good. If you want, you can kind of push your whole sleeve down from the e-brake to make it cleaner. Just make sure it's not blocking any of the clips. Okay, all right. So make sure we got these lined up. Bam, push it. Push. All right, this one isn't lined up completely. Looks like this, yeah, that one right there. Bam. Wait, nope. All right, let's try this one more time. Okay, there's a clip on this side now. All right, hear everything pop in. Cool. Think we're good. All right, now for the chrome piece. Might need to move that a tad bit. Okay, so all we're gonna do with this, super easy. Just paste it over, or not paste, just place it over. Screw this back in. And the good thing is you can't really over tighten this. Yeah, that's good right there. And now it's just gonna pop right up. So, bam. Look at that, super easy. So that's what it looks like now. All black. Black right there, no chrome. Let's see how well I can do this one-handed. So I could see the clips back there. Just trying to free them up a little bit. Not trying to damage anything, not being too rough. Okay, I heard a little pop. It's a good sign. Hopefully. Okay, let's see if I can. All right. Can't do that yet. All right, there we go. Bam. That's out. So with the vent rings off, we're gonna break these little blue pieces here. You got them there, and then it'll just push through. So these little chrome clips we don't have to worry about, and the whole vent ring will come out. So with these, all I'm using are some little pliers, and you really just grab grab the little blue piece, which is kind of like glue, and then pop it, like press it and then twist, and then you'll see that they get kind of pushed down a little bit. This one's a little more complicated. The glue's hanging on pretty well, and then what we'll do is just push them through just like that, and then it'll start to come out just like that. And the whole chrome piece comes out. So I thought you had to push these clips in, but it's really just breaking the little blue glue pieces. And now, okay, so to know if your vent is at the top, you have these arrows facing upwards, and then same with the new miso black vent ring. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll flip it over. That's gonna be the top one, and the 1, 2, 3, and 4 just gonna line up, and then we'll push it. Make sure it's all the way in, and then same thing for reinstalling the vent ring back. I'm gonna use the arrows facing upwards to go for the top. The 2020 at least is labeled with the yellow, little yellow paint piece right there. So just try to line this back up. Make sure it's all in there. Bam. All right, so to remove this centerpiece, we're just gonna start on this side, pop out all the clips, and then pry it off out this way. Shit. All right, well, didn't break anything, but that was easier than I thought. So now we're just gonna remove, same thing. We've got the blue little glue pieces that we're gonna press, and then all the way around, push it out, and we'll be able to remove it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clips that are gonna come out. Since I already moved the centerpiece, I figure I'd just do this side as well. So we're gonna start on the left side again, and then work our way over, try to be a little more gentle this time. And this whole area is gonna come out except the little protector right there. All right. Okay, got that. Nice and gently remove all the clips. And then to make it easy, I lowered the steering wheel and then pulled out as far as it could go. And then now we just kind of got to pry this around. Like that. Whole piece comes out. And then again, we've got the blue little glue pieces back there that we'll remove. And again, here's the blue little glue pieces that we'll just kind of pry away. I won't show all of them just because I did on the last one, and then same on that side. So this is where the screen would be, and then remove them, pop them through, and then we'll install the new ones. Right, so that's what it looked like with the chrome pieces on. Now if I remove them, looks like that. I remove that top one, bam, so much better. I'm gonna put the speedometer area back in. We don't really need it to be removed for anything else. So just get it down below there, and same thing, you just gotta pry it in. Make sure all these clips are lined up. Pop it in, pop, bam, just like that. And then what I did was I took advantage of not having this glass piece or plastic piece, so I just kind of armor all around it. That way I don't wipe the plastic piece. Give it a nice little shine. We're gonna move on to the climate control rings, the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and the engine start and stop button. We've got to pop out this panel on this side. Hopefully. Okay, so that's out. Now we've got to come up here, and we're gonna pop out this side. So even though it's just these little rings, we've got to get out this whole chunk right here. Try to be nice and gentle. Okay. So I realize that this clip right here is catching or hitting against the screen right there. So I'm gonna try to pop this part like down first as I take everything else out. But you can see that it's actually pretty high up there.
Not take the screen out.
Yeah, because it looks like if I can get everything on the bottom down and then kind of move it downward. Yeah, so it's catching like right on the back.
Yeah.
And we got it. So what we did was we had one person pulling kind of downward as I lifted up on the screen, and we got it. So now this is gonna come out, and we've got to remove one, whoa, two, well, two, and then three. All right, so we're gonna start with the engine start and stop in the 4-wheel and 2-wheel drive. We got these clips right here that just need to be pushed in. So one right there, there's two, so you got to get both of them in, and then we'll be able to push downward. So I had it there. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so that pops out just like that, and then same concept with this side. That one might be a little more. Okay, and then that'll pop out just like that. And then got clips all right there to remove the ring. Actually, you can pause that because oh wait.
Oh, a dart.
No, there we go. No, we're good. We're good. All right. And just like that. And then we'll get our, I don't think there's a difference, up. So this one does say up, in case you're wondering where to put them. Bam, popped on just like that. Now we'll start on the 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive chrome ring. You just got to unscrew these, which I've already pre-unscrewed them. So get those out, and then this whole housing is going to come off. You're going to have this little motherboard looking piece, and just so you don't forget how things go, you can just place that back in there, because then now this piece is going to come off, and then I'll place that back there just so it stays like that. Now we've got another Phillips down there, so we'll unscrew that, let that fall out, and then that'll pop out the actual dial. And now whole piece comes out, so we'll leave it just like that. And then we've got some clips down here that we've got to remove. Just kind of pry around. It'll release, and then our new one will go straight in. All right, we've got everything in. That's what they looked like before. And we'll take off that chrome. Voila, so much better. Huge difference. Now for the climate control rings, we're just gonna get underneath them and pop them up. Shouldn't be too hard. It should hopefully come right up and we'll be good to go. Okay, so that was very easy. I just got underneath it, a little screwdriver like that, and just popped them right up, and they came out in one go. So now, make sure there's no up or anything. Should just be able to get these. See, okay, there we go. So you just kind of move them around and figure out where they want to slide in perfectly. There we go, nice and easy. And this one now. Bam. All right, so give you guys a before perspective. That's what it looked like before, and now all black. Okay, let's get the connectors back in. 1, 2, and 3. Get this behind there. So remember, it was difficult because of the screen, so I'm gonna try to get behind here. There we go. We've got the climate control area all back in. Now let's get this in here. Bam. Everything turns good. Good. All good. All right, let's make sure all good. All right, didn't mean for those to turn on. Bam, turns on perfect. Climate control, make sure everything works. Yep, we're solid. Let's do a quick little recap. We did the emblem overlay for the Toyota. We changed out the chrome underneath the gear shifter and now all black. This, which was gray before, is now black. The chrome on here and here, all blacked. Gray went into black on the climate control rings. And then all the vents, AC vents and heater vents. It looks so much better. If you guys are wondering if you should do this or not, or if you're kind of intimidated because you have to pop off, you know, all these pieces, all this stuff, just go for it. This was my first time. Everything I've done on my Tacoma is for the first time. So it's all trial and error for me. This isn't stuff I don't have a body shop. I don't do any of this stuff usually. So all this stuff is brand new for me, and you just kind of have to go for it. And, you know, if you break something, well, yeah, it's gonna be unfortunate, but it's all trial and error, like I said. So if you have any questions, let me know. I appreciate it. And as always, stay tuned for future videos. Thank you.